Hello viewers, the truth remains our priority, and for that we bring justice to your curiosity. I am your host Frida Moloto. Today I bring you the news, the weather and tides. In our interview segment, MTC Dome and the University of Pretoria signed an agreement to strengthen the collaboration between neuroscience and sports. Professor De Jager from the university tells us more.
Hallo kijkers en welkom bij vandaagse episode van Erongo Talk.
I'm your host Nicanor Nangolo.
I am your host Frida Moloto.
I'm your host Sheldon Johannes.
Sit gerust terug en geniet hierdie episode met ons.
We didn't count them out. We know they played against Grootfontein.
Die weer is mooi.
Het is 'n eer om hier te wees. Ondersteun ons. Ons gaan julle trots maak.
Now in our first news story, the owner of Joey's Soup Kitchen, Joanna Hill, received a donation of 50 tracksuits from a Good Samaritan, which she distributed. Let's take a look.
My naam is Joanna Hill. Ek het 'n sorgkombuis en die naam van die sorgkombuis is Joey's Soup Kitchen in Tulinawa, Swakopmund. En ek is vandag hier so, saam met julle. Ek gee elke Dinsdag en Donderdag sop met brood op pad ons het. En al vandag gee ek vir hierdie kindertjies iemand, 'n barmhartige Samaritaan, het vir ons geples met 50 sweetpakke. En ons wil dit vandag vir die kindertjies gee, vir die koue, want Swakopmund is 'n koue plek. En ons sê baie dankie vir die sponsor, 'n barmhartige Samaritaan wat nie wil hê sy naam moet gemention word nie, maar ons sê baie dankie vir die Here dat die mense hulle name al hulle se geld kan uitgee vir die mense wat dit nodig het. Ons vra die gemeenskap, die winkels, die government, Swakopmund munisipaliteit wat vir ons niks gee nie, om ook hulle harte oop te maak vir die kindertjies, want ons gee baie uit. En ek sê baie dankie vir die mense wat my ondersteun en vir ons help om die kindertjies van die strate af uit te haal en die kos te gee. Want die mense, die ouers werk nie, die ouers kry swaar, en dat dit tog in die oë en die harte van die gemeenskap ingaan. Baie dankie.
Now Joanna has been operating the soup kitchen for over 14 years and urges local corporates to assist her out. Now in more news, Director of Oil, Felipe Tala, held a discussion session with stakeholders on the rise of street kids in the country.
So my name is Philippe Talavera and I'm the director of the Ombeja Yonga organization, or OYO. OYO is a Namibian trust aiming at creating social awareness using the arts. So all our projects have an art component and they talk about social issues. Lucas is a movie, and it's a movie about street children, or as some people call them, children living and working in the streets. We did Lucas based on interviews with real-life street children in Windhoek. We interviewed 21 kids who have lived or were living in the street at the time of the interviews, and 2 adults who had been street kids when they were younger. And we based the story of Lucas on those interviews. So Lucas is not a real-life story, but it's based on real-life events. And the aim of Lucas is to create awareness about life in the streets for those kids. I personally think that we have to try by all means to prevent kids from dropping in the streets. But if they are in the streets, we need to understand where do they come from. They don't just appear in the streets, they come from somewhere. And somehow the system has failed them. No child in Namibia or no child in the world should be in the street. So the system has failed them somewhere, and we need to sort of critically reflect on that and find how can we help them. What we are currently doing and why we are in Swakopmund now is to have meetings with various stakeholders and also presentation of Lucas with some schools to discuss those issues. So we believe that we need to start talking more about street children, and we need to start talking about it in a clever way. Not just saying they are a problem, not just saying we know what to do if we find one, we bring it back home, because what we have tried so far didn't really work. So we are trying to be a bit more critical and to see with people, okay, what have we tried so far, what worked, what didn't work, and where do we go from there. So the main objective with various stakeholders is to start this discussion. What can we do differently so that we can have maybe a better impact in the future? The screening with schools has got a slightly different aim, is to talk with kids about how difficult life in street is, and if you feel that maybe you might drop in the street at some stage, or if you are tempted to, or if you feel life is such that you might have no other choice but to drop in the streets, what are the alternatives? Because life in street is definitely not easy, and life in street is definitely not something that you should aim for. So the idea again is to try to prevent kids from dropping in the street by empowering them, giving them choices, giving them places where they can go and talk to if they need to talk to people. And as part of the screening, we have a counselor with us. So if some kids want to talk about their problem, they can straight go to the counselor and address their issues.
Now Felipe also produced a film giving more insight on a life from a street kid's perspective. And lastly, the Arandas Coal Factory has been up and running with production. Let's take a look.
Good day everyone, my name is Louis Deder, I'm the production manager here at Clean Chapel, Namibia. So what is Clean Chapel, Namibia? Clean Chapel, Namibia started in 2022. We started the operation here on site in 2023. We are a factory of processing charcoal. So we receive the charcoal from the farmers in Namibia. We make sure that the charcoal we receive is sustainable, which means that the trees that are used to produce the charcoal are cut in a sustainable way to respect the environment and also the workers. Then we receive the charcoal here on site. We process it, so we separate the different type of charcoal, and then we package it. Then all the product is sent overseas. And right now we have around 100 employees who are working 2 shifts, and for next season, next year, we are expecting to increase the number of workers as well, of 120.
Okay, so
it's too short. Or...
Yes, so just in terms of the production and in terms of business. So once you guys are done processing the charcoal, where does it go to?
Once the charcoal is processed, we package it and then we send it to European customers mostly. But now we are busy extending the market as well. We are looking for local customers in Namibia, also in South Africa. But right now, for past, we only sell in Europe.
Okay, so are there any challenges that you guys face currently at the moment?
Currently, we are facing a lack of, can we cut this one? No, currently we don't face any challenge, everything is moving smoothly, so no, nothing to complain.
Okay, what do your employees use to protect themselves from the dust and everything? Yeah.
So all the employees have, of course, PPI every day. So we use masks twice a day. We give them one mask in the morning and another mask in the afternoon. And we also give them all the PPE, like safety boots, goggles, helmets, gloves, and overalls.
Okay, so apart from the local market that you're planning on expanding, are there any new developments that we can expect from charcoal in Namibia in the near future?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
So apart from the local market that you're trying to expand, are there any new developments in the pipeline for charcoal in Namibia in the near future?
Yes, we are going to increase the amount of production, of course, and we increase the amount of production, we will increase the amount of workers as well. So it will be benefits for everyone. And the purchase of a charcoal will also increase, so it's a benefit for farmers as well.
So is green charcoal Namibia only situated in Arandis?
Yes, green charcoal Namibia is only situated in Arandis. We have partners in Europe, but green charcoal is the only places in Arandis.
In Namibia?
In Namibia, yes.
Now, the coal factory is amongst the vital projects contributing towards the development of Arandis. Now that brings us to the end of today's news. To catch up for more news stories or to read more about these stories, you can visit our website at www.erongo.com.na.
Hello? I'd like to report a possible case of copper cable theft.
Erongo Red is looking for heroes like you to help stop copper cable theft. It's a crime that affects everyone. Call 96000 toll free or 081 144 2373 to report suspicious activity. Erongo Red, power to the people.
In today's sports news, we chat to the Blue Boys coach Paige Niilenge as they are currently battling for the top position in the Southern Division League.
Good day, people. My name is Coach Paige once again from Blue Boys FC. Last week we had quite a challenging match against 11 Arrows. This is which is our neighboring competitors. The match was a good game for us, but it was a bit challenging, and we expected that from 11 Arrows because they were also fighting for third place. The first half was good until we took the lead. I think around about the 20th minute or so. But then, due to lack of concentration, I think we lost the lead again just after a few minutes. But after that, I told my boys during halftime, because it was still 1-1, that they should keep focused. They must maintain the strength but must be in control of the match. And second half, we went out all out. We changed a bit of strategy, the way we approached the game, and we went a bit hard on them. That's why we went and got the equalizer in the last minutes. And then from there, we took it from there. We wanted for more, because we were actually playing for goal difference actually, because that was our main struggle with our competitors, which is NCS. They were leading us on goal difference, and that's what we wanted to equal. And yeah, but all in all, we can say we are happy with the 3 points. We got away with the 3 points, and hopefully we can emerge victorious again on Saturday against Latinos. And then our main focus is going to be mostly on our goal difference. We want to improve our goal difference, and then we know exactly, even if we go on Sunday up against NCS, we know our goal difference is a bit better, and we can improve them on that also, against them also. And hopefully we get a win on Sunday also, and then we take it from there. The game is, I think that's a game of the season. It's going to be another final again against them. We played against them in the first round, and we could see where their weak points are. We could see where their strengths were. And this time around, it's going to be a different ball game, because we are going to be home. We're going to be in front of our fans, and we're going to give our all. We're going to give our all, and we're going to show our fans that we deserve this. And yeah, it's our home game. We deserve it.
Now we wish the Blue Boys the best of luck this weekend. Now in more news, we check the new kids on the block. Oceans Rugby Club recently joined the First Division Rugby League. Let's hear from them.
Yeah, the going has been good. The team was established in September 2022. Initially, we started off with an all-ladies team, of which we progressed very good in our first year in the NRU Women's 15. And thereafter, as we played more games last year, the demand grew for a men's team. We discussed, we sat around with my management and we decided, okay, now let's give it a try. We established the men's team, we registered in the First Division, and there is history. So we're all going good in the first division.
Now you played a derby this weekend against Sparta. Tell us a bit about that game.
Yeah, the derby was quite significant because we actually played our first game against Etosha Lions from Chumep, and then thereafter there was quite a lengthy gap. There was a whole month, so the guys were a bit not motivated until the last 2 weeks of the month because they knew that we were going to face Sparta. It was the first home game, first derby for us. The team was so motivated. We had all our players on the training field, and last Saturday it just happened. We managed to overpower Sparta, and from here on it's all just going forward.
Now, Mr. Chair, please tell us what's next now for the Oceans. Is there a game this weekend?
Yeah, actually we are playing our second last game this weekend. We are traveling all the way to Chumep. We're going to face Etosha Lions. Hopefully we'll manage to beat Etosha because to better our chances to qualify for the semi-finals. Because after the Chumep game, then we only have one more home game, another derby again against Sparta. Thereafter is the semi-finals. So this is one of the most important games in Chumep. It's a must-win for us. Not just a must-win with a bonus point in order for us to top the group. So we are looking forward for Chumep. As much it is 40 degrees up there, but the team will try and manage to get that win.
Now with that, we wish them all the best and we hope that they keep their spirits high. Now this weekend we will be live streaming the NSSR Under-19 game at the Pro Ed Academy, a game between Pro Ed and Windhoek High School. So please do catch us.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
Neo Paints has established a 67-year Namibian legacy, creating personalized paint solutions that blend quality and innovation for the Namibian people. We pride ourselves in being a 100% Namibian-owned company, investing in our country and our people by employing and empowering true Namibians. With every brushstroke, Neo Paints commits to our quality guarantee and always delivering a coat of excellence. At Neo Paints, we always stay true to our country. We are as Namibian as you.
Universities in South Africa and globally. We rank within the top 1% for many fields of subject fields. But most importantly to me is we've got a strong focus on the impact on society. On the Times Higher Education rankings, global rankings, we are ranked second in Africa for SDG 3, which is health and well-being. We're known for our excellence in teaching and learning, but we also try to be very innovative in terms of research that would make a sustainable impact on society.
Professor, tell me, or tell the viewers the relationship. I know it's not something that you can discuss like in 5 minutes, but for the people to understand, what is the relationship between neuroscience and sport performance?
It is an important component that I believe that's been neglected for too long, especially in your higher performing categories. So the brain is playing an important role in behavior, in reaction, and therefore we believe that the neuroscience and the field of neurosciences can have an impact on the performance of your elite sports, but also it's got the opportunity to unlock potential in every human being. And I think the MTC Dome is creating the opportunity for us to push boundaries in terms of neurosciences and unlocking the potential of every individual, and specifically in sport. We already established the neuroscience laboratory. It will become part of a normal screening process and integrated within the programs of the various categories of sportmen. So it's very exciting. We will also have students rotating through the dome, so University of Pretoria will have a presence here. We will continue to do new research and implement some of our findings and test those. So the measuring and evaluation component, the continuous research and innovation is critical to understand more about the impact of neuroscience and sport development. The MTC Dome, I think, is creating a wonderful platform for not only research, but for development and to establish a UP Dome Academy, where we can develop not only leadership skills, but also training at various levels and through various disciplines. So a transdisciplinary approach would be essential in many of these aspects, and I think as partners going forward, it's creating new opportunities. We've got a similar vision, and that is to unlock potential, and I think it's exciting to be part of this facility, the Dome, and to have the exchange of students and use that also as an academic platform going forward.
Because are you're going to exchange students from Namibia going to the University of Pretoria and students from the University of...
We would like to attract students not only from South Africa and Namibia, but throughout Africa and globally. We want to create a space, a platform where innovation and neuroscience and the development of people is key in sport, but also beyond sport.
Yeah. financial support and commitment?
Financial support would come. I think when there's a partnership with the same vision, the rest will follow. In terms of commitment, we've signed a memorandum of understanding. We're excited about this partnership because we understand the potential in not only developing neuroscience as an integrated part in sport development, but also beyond that. To train people to unlock their potential and to make Africa and Southern Africa a better place for.
Now viewers, that was your dose of truth and accuracy from our news reporting team. To catch up on more news stories, you can visit our online channel oneup2.com, or you can visit our website at www.erongo.com.na. You can also check out our DSTV channel, channel 285, and on GoTV, channel 25. And with that being said, goodbye.